She sort of feels like she's fallen, in her mind debating if whether or not she should call him. Either way though, still feels like she's bothersome. Feels like she has no place to run away. Her heart weighs heavy with sorrow. Constantly feels like a problem, like she's obsolete. Everything she thought she knew is slowly vanishing. Hope she is abandoning. Once the trust is broken, unspoken words become our canopy. They block out the sun so it's hard to see with clarity the love around the sea. She wishes things were the way that they used to be. Starts wondering when it was that she became this empty. Overwhelmed by the possibility, she's cried plenty of tears. It appears that her tragedy's never ending. Afraid to face reality, if she stays becomes a casualty. Lost herself along the way, all she can hear him say is,
when you follow, follow. No matter where it is that you go, I will follow. When you follow, catch you, my love. When you follow.
He sort of feels like he's fallen. In his heart he knows that he probably should have responded. Every day the guilt eats at his conscience. Feels like he has no place he can't escape. Was this all they had left in common? In his heart he takes the blame, for he knows she no longer wants him. Constantly feels ashamed no matter how much she have fallen. She'd follow him to the bottom. His mind wanders often, never even thought his own actions would be what finally cost him everything he had. He knows he'll never get it back. He tries to make it better, but it only makes her sad. Like nothing he does will ever fill this gap. Pushed her away, so now her bags are packed. As they head on to the separate paths, she looks back at him just to ask, will you follow me? Will we last? If I stumble now, will you catch me? Or cast me into the fire where I'll burn away with the ashes?
When you follow, follow you. When you follow, follow. No matter where it is that you go, I will follow. When you follow, catch you, my love. When you follow, catch you, my love.
She no longer feels like she's fallen. She knows the only way to end the pain, yet she never wanted to harm him. Found the strength to leave, abandon everything before she fell any farther. She's curious about what life will bring. He just needed something to hold on to. He has to let it go. She can't go on much longer, which becomes harder. Torn between the unknown and everything they'd gone through. Somewhere down the road, lost his self-control. But when it's cold outside, we pray to God that we find the warmth, to find the courage to remove the problem at the source. Continued falling until the life she lived, it wasn't hers, and what she'd do to get it all back. Caught up in his misery, he fights to find the words to say. As she starts to leave, it seems the words he speaks don't mean a thing. He simply stands there and watches everything tear apart. And now he's just the memory of the one that broke her heart.